Tuesday, January 3rd, 0701 New York time. Good morning. First full trading day of the new year. This is a recap of my trade last night. I traded in the futures market last night with options. I traded in a bullish position last night. We're looking here on the chart I use and the symbol /ES, the S&P 500 futures. Again, I traded options that expired today on them. This is a bullish trade I placed at 9:12 p.m. last night. See this yellow arrow? It's facing the time up where I purchased it. And then I placed a working order to close with 50% of the premium I collected. It got closed at 10:48 p.m. This green arrow here. So it was a winner. I didn't have to sit in it all last night. And looking at price action doing retracement right now. So thank goodness I got out. Yeah, I didn't get max because I would have to stay into expiration. That's a risk. And the delta I used was a 16 delta for my short strike. Again, the short strike was 38.05. So this gray horizontal line, that's where my short strike was. I was that far away from the underlying at that time. And that short strike at that particular time was a 16 delta. So that being said, what I liked about the price action that made me determine to place the trade on the bullish side, I'm going to do a top down and show you how I did that. But this here is the 15-minute. Had that reversal. I waited for that confirmation. Confirmation was that second. Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. To me, the confirmation was the second green candle here that completed. Because this green candle, yeah, did reversal. It went from red to green. But again, it did not take out that high, making a new high. It did make a reverse just above the color. So the next candle here made a higher high, higher low. I like that. That gave me confirmation. So placed the trade on. When I placed the trade on, again, I had to wait till this one completed. So it was placed immediately during that time, like 12 minutes after. Yeah. Let's go look here on the 30-minute. Big sell-off in the first half an hour the market opens last night. Yeah, ran up here, sold off, and you're going to see this in a moment when I show you zones where it tested. You notice these big red candles are much longer price range than the green ones. Looking here on the 4-hour. So again, I placed my trade at the 9:12 p.m. So last night, when this first red candle got completed, had that big wick on the bottom, a tall body. And I'm thinking there's going to be a retracement of that red candle to the upside. Yeah, the retracement did occur. It even took out the high there. Now it's back in phase. We broke above. Again, this first candle was the 4-hour one from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Broke above the supply zone and went up here, broke above the higher supply zone. Let me zoom out some more so you can see where the prior one was. Oops, let's go up. So of course, this 4-hour one had right there. And the top of the early last week was right there multiple times. That being said, notice this price action. Big red candles occurring again. So this one will be done at 9 a.m. Yeah, if I wanted to scalp last night, faster time frame, I would have had this down on the 1 or 5 minute. There were certainly trade opportunities up here. This key level, 3,900. Looking here on the daily, each candle is daily. We're currently trading above this wedge, and I shared this prior days with my Patreon members. This wedge, building a coil inside, getting tighter, 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 thinking that we're going to break out one way or the other. I was leaning more bullish bias to the upside. Look, we have that inside candle. That was that prior trading day and broke above. Very nice. Testing, even on a daily, testing a supply zone up here and already rejecting on top, but making a higher high, higher low. Let's go higher up here. Look on the monthly, the S&P 500 futures, we're still inside the monthly candle. On the weekly, zoom in some more. Yeah, we already broke above. This new trading day already broke above the high of last week, that inside candle. Reversal, retracement. leading some bullish bias here. Don't know how high it's going to go. Taking down to the daily. Just like I showed you, has that wedge, broke above it. So at the close of today, this won't be valid for me anymore. And then taking this to the weekly, back here, each candle's a week. We're not done, obviously, for the current week. This pattern, I've been sharing often what's occurring here. Left shoulder, head, and building the right shoulder. Bullish head and shoulder. Doesn't mean it's going to succeed. It's just what a pattern is showing, and time will tell if it plays out correctly. Let's take it down to the next. Bigger time frame. Again, looking at the daily, the bigger wedge. Potential target on the upside. Several of these areas. Yeah, on the 4-hour chart, the wedges. First candle, that was last year, that last 4-hour candle last year. And then this one overnight, broke above it, filled the close above it. Look for that retracement, inside candle, very nice. Nice entry, could have been a broke entry, was a break above here. Again, I wasn't awake at that time. So that would have been this green candle when it broke above that inside candle. That could have been an entry to take. The 2-hour. Look at that as well too. Broke above it. That 2-hour candle closed above it. Wait for that retracement. It kept on coming down right before the reversal. Reversal. Inside candle was a good trigger. And the entry was that break above, higher high, higher low. So one could have got in right there. That one. And the 1-hour. Haven't worked on that yet this morning. And at 15:30. Let's go on to the final. The zones. And looking at 4-hour. Notice the past few days, we're in a tight trading range. It's channeling, consolidation. Maybe not use that word channeling. Well, you can say channeling because the highs, lows, high, lows. Definitely consolidation. Some maybe people use the word base. Call it what it is. I'll call it consolidation. Still very concerning here. Many things can still occur to go on the downside. Yep. But the good thing is higher highs, higher lows are ready for the new week. Looking for opportunities, obviously, of the bullish buys on the upside because these momentum to the upside. So faster time frames, I'll be looking for pullbacks and looking for potential buy signals for scalping this morning. So lots here for me to update before 7:30. And also this consolidation, potential retest or failure. Yeah, because I showed you on multiple things how you have a correlation coming into that quarters. Look, 39.25 quarters. So certainly it could go up here, but it could be a fast sell-off, such as occurred here last night. That's why I want to take it here on a faster time frame. Let's take it to the 5-minute last night. Take this out to 1 day. And this is 5 minutes using the same drawings. Last night when it opened, zoom in some more. So again here, last night when it opened, it gapped up, ran up fast, tested, big round number, 3,900, rejected it. And also, the big round number is that horizontal number label I have here. These horizontal lines. But look at that, it went into that supply zone. So it makes sense there was selling there. And if one was scalping last night, and you took that short, good job out of you. Did that retracement. And I mentioned somewhere, what was it? 912. So right around here is where I purchased it. I put on my position. So one would expect this retracement coming down, consolidation area. This is a key level. A lot of resting it did here. Broke up, consolidation, resting. So another potential setup is occurring. Could be a scalp, see how it plays out. But I like to look at the 15-minute too. Let's zoom in, and then we're in this big consolidation here. So breaking below here, but leaning more bearish bias, and certainly if we take out the overnight low, more bearish bias. But again, this consolidation range right there, around that area, 38.63, and below is 38.75, potential setups for bullish. Well, I'm a happy camper. First trade for the new year, and it's green. Thank goodness, happy camper so far. Thank you, as always, for spending just a little bit of your time with me. If you've gotten value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on my PayPal or Venmo. You can leave a small tip. If you don't want to share financial support, no problem. Just click the like and subscribe and leave a comment, please.